Jane, you haven't sent me any money this month.
What, Mom?
You need to send me the $3,000 every month on time. Do you really want to leave your mother desperate and starving?
Sorry, Mom. I totally thought I sent you a message about it, but I guess I didn't. I can't send any more money for a while.
What is this all of a sudden? What do you mean you're not sending any more money? Didn't you see what I said about me starving?
Actually, I quit my job.
What?
I had to hand over my work to the person taking over, and I got so busy. I should have told you sooner. Sorry, Mom. Anyway, that's why I can't send you any money for a while.
Are you kidding me?
I was sending you quite a bit, so you should be fine for the next little while, right?
Just wait a minute. Jane, what the hell do you think you're doing? Quitting your job? It was a great job with a great company.
There was a lot going on, and I started to think about what I really wanted.
You mean you just didn't want to work anymore, right? Let me guess, something like you got bored of being a total slave to the company.
I guess, yeah. Basically, pretty much along those lines. I started thinking about my future and I realized maybe there's no need for me to work like this for a company I'm just not loving.
You're not making any sense. Come on, Jane. You are my only hope. You are the oldest child. Don't tell me you are going to be unemployed as well.
As well? And what do you mean by I'm your only hope?
I've totally given up on your sister.
What? Why? What's wrong with Alice? I thought she found a job working near home right after she graduated. Did she already quit after only a year?
She actually never worked a single day.
What are you talking about?
It's kind of a funny story. On her first day, she didn't show up at work.
How is that a funny story?
I guess you had to be there. Anyway, she hasn't worked a single day since she graduated high school.
What? Wait a minute. You told me that she found a job and that she was working, didn't you? When I came home for the holidays, Alice was complaining about her jump to me. Was that all a lie?
Well, I guess you could say that. I tried to tell you, but I just never seemed to find the right time.
What do you mean you couldn't find the right time? Any time would have been just fine. Then what the hell is she doing now? Is she still babysitting at least?
I just told you. She hasn't worked today since she graduated high school.
She hasn't done anything? Not even babysitting?
Not even babysitting. She's at home all the time, not doing anything.
She's been unemployed all this time?
That's right. That's why you are our only hope. And so you can't be unemployed. Someone needs to make money or we can't make ends meet.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let me get all these straight. So, Mom, initially I was sending you $500 a month, right?
Yeah, there was a time when you were sending me $500. That was right after you first got hired. I remember the first check you sent. I was so proud of you.
Okay, then you injured your knee and you said that the medical bills were high. So, a year ago, I increased the amount I was sending to $3,000 a month, right? To help with the injury and the fact that you couldn't work anymore.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think you would actually say yes. I was so proud again when you agreed without a fuss and started sending me money. I was beyond happy.
Of course! I was worried about you. You're my mom. But it just seems odd that Alice wasn't working and your injury was around the same time. Are you telling me that was just a coincidence?
Actually, that wasn't a coincidence.
You're joking with me. I can't believe it. So you totally lied to me and made me send you $3,000? Do you know what I had to do? How much did I have to sacrifice to send you that $3,000?
I'm really sorry, Jane. There was so much going on.
Like what? Mom, it sounds to me like Alice was unemployed by choice and you weren't even injured. And you were able to get by just fine and you were spending that $3,000 a month to take care of Alice.
No, that's not right. The part where I had to stop working was true.
Okay, why? Because of your knee injury?
No. The knee injury was a lie.
Big surprise. So why weren't you working?
I was watching your sister just not do anything, and I started to feel dumb working, even if it was just part-time. So I wanted to do what she was doing, nothing. I quit my job like she did. It was my first time doing anything like that, so I was pretty nervous.
Are you kidding me? Like mother, like daughter. What the hell are you two thinking?
So the $3,000 you were sending was supporting the two of us. I wasn't just spending it on Alice, so don't worry.
Seriously, Mom, don't even try to tell me not to worry. I am beyond pissed off right now. Like, seething, boiling over angry. Do you have any idea what you're doing? How could you just throw in the towel and expect me to magically take care of everything for you? It's absolutely mind-boggling. And here's the kicker that really gets me fired up. Aren't you even the least bit embarrassed about your actions? I mean, seriously, Mom, aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're putting all the burden on me, making me work my butt off while you sit back and relax. It's infuriating.
Look, Jane, I get where you're coming from. I really do. But here's the thing. If you can manage to live a comfortable life without having to slave away at a job, then what's the point of working yourself to the bone? Life's too short to waste it on soul-sucking work. I'm just saying, you shouldn't force yourself to work if you don't have to.
Yeah, well, it's easy for you to say that. But is it fair for you to expect me to work my fingers to the bone and sacrifice my own life just to compensate for your lack of foresight? Seriously, think about it. Your free ride is officially over. Because guess what? I've had enough too. I quit my job, effective immediately. So, starting this month, don't expect a single dime from me.
Oh, wow. That's a real bombshell. Did you really quit your job? I mean, is there any chance you could take back your resignation letter and reconsider? Maybe we can find a middle ground or come up with a better plan together.
Are you kidding me, Mom? Why in the world would I even consider doing that? I'm not about to sacrifice my own happiness and well-being just to keep bailing you out. It's high time you start taking responsibility for your own financial situation and figure out how to make ends meet. I'm done being your personal cash dispenser.
Hey sis, are you still pissed off? I wanted to apologize for lying to you, so please don't quit your job.
Just when you think you're actually getting an apology, it's only because you want something? Jeez, you're so selfish. Go get a job and make your own money.
No way, I don't want to work.
You don't want to work? Then how are you going to live? I'm not sending you any money from now on. How are you planning on living?
That's why I'm going to get married.
What are you talking about? Get married?
I'm not dumb. I know I can't be unemployed forever. I knew you were going to catch on to what we were doing at one point. So I was meeting people who are interested in a serious relationship.
You're not making any sense. You don't want to work, so you want to get married? You want to be a stay-at-home wife?
Yep, absolutely.
You understand that being a stay-at-home wife isn't easy either. It's not like you can sit around doing nothing like you've been.
Of course I know that. That's why I'm going to be a housewife that doesn't have to do anything.
What?
Because I have my youth, so I've been in search of a husband all this time instead of working. And guess what? I found the perfect guy.
Wait, hold on. You found someone? So you're seriously getting married?
Yep, and he makes a great salary. He already told me I don't need to do anything around the house. It was so easy because I wrote on my profile that I was ill.
I am beyond words right now. You even lied in your profile to find a man?
Well, you know what they say. The ends justify the means.
Only villains say that.
Can you believe it? We've only been dating for a little while, and already we're talking about taking the big leap and getting married. It's insane. But here's the thing that's been bothering me. I can't help but think about how I'm going to break the news to him that my own sister is unemployed. Like, seriously, that's not a laughing matter at all.
Okay. I'm not sure why my employment status has anything to do with your relationship. But hey, if that's what keeping you up at night, go ahead and worry about it.
Sis, you don't get it. What if he decides not to marry me because he thinks my sister is a complete loser with no job? Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be for me? That's why I'm telling you, you really need to find another job. I can't have a loser for a sister, especially an unemployed loser. It's just too much to handle.
Wow. Just wow. You never cease to amaze me with your self-centeredness and selfishness. I'm sorry, but I really couldn't care less about what your future husband thinks of me or my employment status. If he's the kind of person who judges someone solely because of their job, then maybe he's not the right person for you anyway. So, go ahead and get married if that's what you want. It's your life, not mine.
Hi, Jane. It's been a month since we last messaged. How are you? Did you get your job back?
There's no way I was going back to my old job. I quit, and I'm currently taking time off from working.
Are you serious? You're really unemployed now?
Yeah, for now. There's nothing wrong with that. Luke is talking. You and Jane were unemployed for God knows how long.
Let's not talk about us. It's really bad timing. You're unemployed. I don't think I have a choice but to keep our distance.
What?
Alice getting married. We were able to say that she couldn't work because she was ill, but there's no reason for you to be unemployed. It's really embarrassing and also a bad look that someone in our family is unemployed. So you need to keep your distance from us.
Oh, come on. Look who's talking.
You are unemployed forever. I was taking care of your sister while she was ill. Her fiance was really impressed with how much I loved her to quit my job and take care of her. So everything is fine. What an idiot, by the way. But he runs his own business, even if it's just a small one. He makes a lot of income, so we don't need you to support us anymore.
You two are like parasites, just switching hosts. So, I'm not needed anymore because I'm not employed.
Well, you know what they say. Love lasts as long as money endures. Your sister seriously hit the jackpot with this one. So you're not a good look for us. We need to keep our distance from anything that makes our family look bad from today.
Okay, noted. I'm just in transition until my new job starts. But, okay.
What's that now?
You know I was doing my best for my family, but I guess things like this happen. Alright, so I will keep my distance from you.
Oh, Jane, 1 second. You already found another job?
Yeah, but it doesn't start for another 6 months. That's why I'm unemployed, at least for now.
I had no idea. I thought you were just lazy and unemployed.
Well, yeah, it's temporary, but I'm still unemployed, so I don't mind keeping my distance. And of course, I won't go to Alice's wedding either.
Come on, wait a minute. Does this new job have a better salary? You need to tell me how much you're making at your new job.
It's half of what I used to make.
Hello? What did you say again?
But it's an industry that I'm super interested in and something I was wanting to do. So I'm pivoting my career. I have no experience or portfolio, so my salary had to go down. I had no choice.
And you're going to a company that's only paying you half of what you used to make. I had no idea that my own daughter was this dumb.
It's more important for me to do what I love than to make a ton of money.
Well, well, well. Look who's suddenly an expert on keeping distance. Fine, have it your way. But let me tell you, Jane, if I had seen any sign of your salary going up, maybe we could have had a second thought about this whole situation. But come on now, your salary being half of what it used to be? Ha! It's almost laughable. You're no daughter of mine if you can't even support yourself properly.
Okay. No need to rub it in, Mom. I get it. If you don't need me around here anymore, then I'll just see out myself. No hard feelings, right? I'll keep my distance, just like you said. And hey, here's a little favor I'm asking of you. Please, pretty please, don't ever call me again. Deal?
Oh, please, spare me the dramatics, Jane. Whoever said I was planning on calling you? I've got better things to do than waste my time on someone who clearly doesn't value family. So, go ahead, be on your way. And here's a friendly piece of advice. Don't you dare show your face around here ever again. Trust me, it's for the best.
Jane, what's going on? I saw you coming out of a super expensive condo the other day.
Oh, wow. Long time no see.
Whatever. Answer me. What's going on?
I saw you coming out of a super high-end condo the other day.
Mom said your salary got cut in half, no? And that you're hardly making any money. So why were you coming out of an ultra-luxury condo?
Because I changed jobs, and my salary shot up to like $200K a year.
Huh?
Initially, my salary was cut in half, but I switched jobs again. That's where I'm working now, and my salary is much better now, if I do say so.
Wait, what happened? Why are you making so much now? You just changed workplaces, right?
My first job after I quit was calculated in anticipation of another future job.
What?
Even if my salary decreased by half, I wanted to gain the experience and build my reputation. And then, I wanted to find another job again, with the new skills and reputation I gained. It all went as planned because now, I can afford the lifestyle and live where I want to live.
It doesn't make sense to me, but it's super unfair that you get to live in a super nice condo. If you have tons of money, you should have told me.
I have no responsibility to tell you anything besides you guys telling me to keep my distance. Plus, you're a happily married gold digger, so why are you making it such a big issue?
Are you kidding me? A happily married gold digger? If I was, I wouldn't have contacted you.
Oh boy. Here we go.
After I got married, he found out that I lied about being sick. He wanted to understand what was going on with me, so he wanted to take me to the hospital to get checked out, and he found out that I was super healthy with no issues.
What?
I couldn't lie anymore because the test results were the test results. So he said he wanted me to at least help around the house, but I can't do anything around the house because I have no idea how.
That doesn't make sense. You were home all the time before. You should at least know how to help around the house.
I ate takeout every day when I wasn't working. I hated cleaning the shower, so I went to the community center around the corner once a week and used their facilities.
Once a week?
Mom does the laundry and the rest of the cleaning. So I really can't do anything on my own. I washed the veggies with soap and she got super pissed off. I wanted to make a healthy dinner and try to make a stew with green juice, and she got angry.
You're joking. You really can't do anything, can you?
Yeah, so she got angry and told me if I can't do anything at home, then go find a job, and that I shouldn't have a problem because there's nothing wrong with me. So I did what he said, but for some reason I got fired on the first day. Now I Uber and deliver food to people.
A job that only requires you to have a pulse and a driver's license. She found the perfect job for you. Wait, can you even follow a GPS?
Shut up! I got married because I didn't want to work. I was so much happier when I was being supported by you.
Yeah, no way. Wake up. Having a job and doing things is much more normal.
I want to get divorced. I want to live with you in your condo. Will you take care of me, Jane?
Whatever happened to keeping our distance? Anyway, keep working hard.
So I heard from Alice. She said you're earning $200,000 a year. Unbelievable. When are you going to start sending me money again?
What hell? You guys are coming out of the woodwork today.
Alice is married and left the house, so I don't need her portion. Just half. I'm okay with just $1,500 a month. Can you start sending me the money again?
What are you talking about? You really think I'm going to help you?
At times like these, I'm so glad I had daughters. Alice's husband is so stingy, he never sends me anything. Not even once. He says he will never give me any money unless I show him my budget and explain why I need it.
He sounds like a super smart and reasonable guy. I mean, he could have totally just divorced Alice, but he's not. And he's doing her a favor by teaching both her and you how not to be leeches. She really lucked out and found a keeper.
What are you talking about? A super stingy guy like that is a total loser. I let him marry Alice and he didn't even thank me once. He could have given me something expensive as a thank you. I asked him for a measly $100,000 and he said no. Can you believe it?
I'm in shock he even went through with the wedding, to be perfectly honest.
Because of that, my life has been tough. But who would have thought you would come back into our lives making $200,000 a year? Jane, you've always been the responsible one I could rely on. So when can you start sending me money again?
I'm sorry, your daughter? Who are you talking about?
You, of course. What do you mean?
I should remind you, but you asked me several times to keep my distance, and you said we aren't even family anymore. Can you please stop contacting me as if we had some sort of relationship?
What are you talking about? Of course, we are family. No need to keep your distance anymore. I decided to let you off the hook.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. No, thanks.
What?
Who in their right mind would ever want to be a family with you guys? In my mind, I have no mother or sister, and I'm happy with that.
Jane, that's enough. You're not being serious, are you? How can you just leave your mother like that?
Actually, let me remind you that you were the one who said we weren't family anymore. So don't ever try contacting me again. Bye. So, after that whole drama unfolded, I was just done with the whole situation, you know? I mean, I had had enough of their toxic behavior, so I took matters into my own hands. I blocked both my mother and my sister, and to top it off, I even changed my phone number. And let me tell you, it's been radio silence ever since. I haven't heard a peep from either of them. Good riddance, I say. But here's the thing. My sister Alice, oh boy, she thought she had it all figured out. She had this grand vision of a luxurious life after marrying her husband. But turns out, reality hit her like a ton of bricks. Instead of living the high life, she's stuck in a frugal lifestyle that she never wanted. Talk about a major disappointment. You see, her husband is this controlling type who's always watching her every move, making sure she stays in line. But little does he know, my sister is hiding a dirty little secret. She's got some serious debt that she hasn't come clean about, And that's the reason she can't just stop and leave the guy. I can't help but wonder if she's finally learning her lesson and started working to sort out her financial mess. Now, my mother, on the other hand, saw right through my sister's facade. She wasn't about to let her off the hook that easily. Nope. She decided to take matters into her own hands and started blackmailing Alice. Yeah, you heard me right. She straight up told my sister to cough up some cash if she didn't want her husband to find out about the debt. I guess that old saying holds true, you know. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. It's crazy how quickly things can sour between people, isn't it?